Hey there, church fam. Glad you have joined us for devotional number 4 in our series of devotionals. This week, I wanted to take a little time and share with you a portion of scripture that I've been studying for the last couple days. It's found in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8. I invite you to start going there now. And just to give you a little bit of a backdrop, this is a series of Moses' last messages right before he goes on to be with the Lord. And this is the discourse. Deuteronomy is the discourse of those messages that he gives to the people. And in Deuteronomy chapter 8, verses 2 and 3, he wants them to remember. So we'll pick it up here. It says, "And you shall remember that the Lord your God led you all the way these 40 years in the wilderness, to humble you and to test you, to know what was in your heart, whether you would keep his commandments or not. So he humbled you and allowed you to hunger, and fed you with manna, which you did not know, nor did your fathers know, that he might make you know that man shall not live by bread alone, but man lives by every word that proceeds from the mouth of the Lord." So Moses wanted them to remember. What did he want them to remember? He wanted them to remember that God was the one that led them. It wasn't themselves. It wasn't even Moses. The Lord was the one who was leading them every step of the way. To every mountain, to every stream, to every wilderness. The Lord was the one leading them. What did he want them to remember? The purpose behind that leading. You see, God has a purpose in every leading of our lives. And it's been that way since the beginning. Now, in their case, God's purpose was to humble them. It was clear there. He also said that he wanted them to remember that God was testing them and to reveal what was in their hearts. During these days, have you thought about where God is leading you? What God is trying to do in his leading? I ask you today, where is he leading you in these days? What is he wanting to reveal about your own heart during this season? Now, there's no doubt that these past weeks have been difficult weeks. But let's glean something of worth. Let's go ahead and learn something more about God. Take this time and maybe learn something about yourself, especially the areas of our lives that need correction and/or refining. Let's not waste this window of opportunity that God has given us. And if God is allowing something that's out of our control, which he is, if he's allowing something uncomfortable, which he is, something unexpected in our lives, which is happening, ultimately God will glorify himself through this. He allowed Israel to experience hunger. Think about that. Why would God lead his people to hunger? What's God's purpose for that? Well, for them, it's so that he would reveal himself in a supernatural way, so that he would meet their need in a supernatural way. So whatever adversity you're facing today, God has allowed you to experience that. Dare I say, God has led you to that adversity. Why? To meet your need in a supernatural way. That is my confidence. That's what I'm praying over myself, and that's what I'm praying over your life as well. Just want to remind you, we love you. Stay connected to all of our services online and so on and so forth. We look forward to seeing you this coming Sunday. God bless you.